Hello and welcome everybody. This is our last divisional prediction for the 24-25 NFL season. We are going through the NFC North and we're going to get right into it here with our first place team, the Minnesota Vikings. Might be a little of a surprise, probably not with the injuries. No Kirk Cousins, no J.J. McCarthy hurt. Who knows what happens with Jordan Addison? He might be good now. But, they still have Justin Jefferson. We'll see how that works. And we'll see. But I have them losing these first two games to the Giants and the 49ers before winning their first game in an upset against the Texans. They're going to lose their last two before the bye against Green Bay and the Jets. So they go into their bye week at 1-4. An early bye week here, week 6 bye week. They're going to come out, lose their two games to the Lions and the Rams before winning against the Colts. And from there, they are losing out the rest of the year to the Jaguars, Titans, Bears, Cardinals, Falcons, Bears, Seahawks, Packers, and Lions. They have 2-15, I'm predicting, and 0-6 in the division. I really like Justin Jefferson. I think the QB situation leaves much to be desired with Sam Darnold at the helm. I mean, he could be good. I just don't see him helping them get too far. Obviously, they don't have a crazy hard schedule by any means, but I think the Falcons are better than them. I think the Cardinals are better than them now. I think a lot of these teams, the Titans, are better than them with the moves they made. But we'll see. They've got a good coaching staff there in Minnesota, and they could get it. But I have them at 16th in the conference, which puts them in contention with the Patriots for that first overall pick, both of them at 2-15. Third in the division, it's going to be the Chicago Bears. With Caleb Williams and a revamped offense, a little bit of a revamped defense as well, too. We have the Bears winning their first game against the Titans at home. The crowd's going to be going crazy for that. You all know with the Hard Knocks and everything that's gone on with them this offseason, it's going to be bonkers there that first week. They're going to lose to the Texans before beating the Colts the next week, losing to the Rams, and then they beat the Panthers next week, and then they lose to the Jaguars to go into their bye. So they flip-flop. They go 3-3. They got to get more consistency, I'd say. But they'll come out, they'll win against the Commanders before losing to the Cardinals. They're going to beat the Patriots before losing to the Packers. And then they're going to win against the Vikings before losing the next two to the Lions and 49ers. And then this is the end stretch. They're kind of playoff push. They can win all four. They probably get in. They have a really good shot. They beat the Vikings. I have them upsetting the Lions. The Seahawks are going to beat them, but then they're going to win against the Packers to go 9-8 on the season. 4-2 in their division. They're going to miss the playoffs. They're going to be the 11th in the conference, but that is a great year for a team that just had the first overall pick, albeit by trade. But still, they had the first overall pick, and just on the outskirts, you think you win one more of these games in here, say against the Cardinals or against the Rams, you might get in the playoffs. So we could see the Bears. That leads us to our second team in the division, a team who ended off really hot at the end of last year. It is the Green Bay Packers, who I have losing their first game, the first one in Brazil, to the Eagles, and they'll lose to the Colts. They have a nice little win streak here, 4 games against the Titans, Vikings, Rams, and Cardinals before losing 2 in a row to the Texans and Jaguars. They're going to go right before the bye against the Lions. They're going to win that game to lead them into their bye week at 6-3. A great record right away. Coming off the bye, they're going to beat the Bears in that divisional game, lose to those 49ers before beating the Dolphins. Lions get their rematch, their revenge in a Week 14 game. I have the Lions winning that one. Packers go on a little win streak here towards the end against the Seahawks, Saints, and Vikings before losing to the Bears in that last game. That puts them at 10-7 overall, 4-2 in the division, and they end up being 5th in the conference. So you see the kind of difference how the Bears were 9-8. They got 11th. Whereas the Packers here at 10-7 get 5th. So you think, going back to the Bears too, the Packers lose one game, they might be out. Bears win one more game, they're probably in. So it's going to be really tight playoffs in both areas, both conferences. But that'll lead us to our number one team in the division. No surprise here. It will be the Detroit Lions, who will be very good this year. They're going to beat the Rams, Buccaneers, and Cardinals right off the bat, 3 in a row. Lose to the Seahawks to go into the bye at 3-1. They come out of their bye, they beat the Cowboys, Vikings, and Titans. They'll lose the divisional game to the Packers before beating the Texans, Jaguars, Colts, Bears, Packers, and Bills. A nice 6-game win streak for them there. They're going to lose that divisional game to the Bears in Week 16 before winning out against. I have them beating the 49ers and the Vikings. That game against the 49ers could be crucial in deciding that first overall seed. I have the Lions. We know the 49ers were first overall. I have the Lions at 14-3, 4-2 in the division, and a conference rank of 2. So that will set up our playoffs. In the NFC, we have the 49ers, Lions, Eagles, and Falcons all winning their respective divisions, with the Packers, Cowboys, and Seahawks getting in. So not too much change from last year in the NFC. You got 2 new teams in for the AFC, the Bengals and the Jets. That'll do it now. Check us out tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for our playoff and draft rankings, our draft order, and our playoffs, how those shake out. We'll talk soon. Peace.